Good evening, or morning, or afternoon, whichever the case may be. I'm Makeoru, and I'm making this video to prove to some of you that I built my computer for $165. Now, without actually producing paid receipts for my PayPal, I can't actually prove to you that's exactly how much I paid, but I can give you an estimate and show you around my desktop on a Dxdiag diagnostic or the CPU-Z program. Just give you a feel of what's on my rig and how much I paid for it. So let's start with the tower. It is an HP XW 4400 workstation. I paid $75 for it on eBay. The shipping was very fast, actually. It came in a huge box full of like not even peanuts. They were like air pockets. It was wrapped in air pockets. It's funny. I paid $75 for that. It came with a Core 2 Duo 6420, which was 2.13 gigahertz, 2 gigabytes of RAM. It already had the motherboard in it. It just didn't have a hard drive, so I got lucky on that one. So I paid, let's see, $11.99 for my RAM, so we'll just say $12 for that. I paid $45 for my graphics card, which is a Zotac GeForce GT 440 Synergy Edition. It is 1 gigabyte of DDR3, so that brings it up to $132. I got that also on eBay. Everything was on eBay except my hard drive. I got my hard drive at 3btech.net, and I paid $34.99 for it, so we'll put in $35. $167. And that's with shipping, with all of that, all of the costs together were about shipping. I'll walk you through my desktop here, give you a look at what I got. Run CPU-Z, which is a free program that identifies your hardware in your desktop. You can get it at cpuid.com. You might need to put on full screen in order to see this, but it's an Intel Core 2 Duo E6420. The code name is Conroe, 775 LGA socket, blah 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 blah, all that shit. So, main board Hewlett Packard 0A68H. Memory, I got 4 gigabytes of RAM, but Windows XP Professional only recognizes 3.5 for some reason. I don't have Windows 7 because I didn't have a copy of it. It's like $100 at Walmart. I didn't have the money for it at the time. So I had a copy of Windows XP Pro that I had laying around that I've been using on all my builds for the last decade. Actually, it's been about 7 years. I didn't want to pirate a copy of Windows because I'd like the automatic updates and all the, the security features, and you don't really get that with a pirated copy. So if anybody wants to give me a copy of Windows 7, I'm kidding. Or am I? Seriously though, if you find it in your heart to give me a copy, I would be extremely grateful. As you can see, I've got, BioShock. I can't uninstall it. I can't, because I don't want to reinstall it, because I know I'll play it eventually. It's been about a month since I've played, but I just can't seem to pick it up. It's so dark, and it's a decent shooter, but it's just dark, and I don't like not being able to see, and I don't know. It's fun. I know I'll play it again. I just don't feel like installing it when I do. I've got a whole library of games next to me, but they're not installed, so take a look at my settings for Skyrim for now. Nope, that's the wrong one. As you can see, I've got it at a custom high setting. I'm playing at 1280 by 960. It's a 4.3. I could be playing at 1280 by 1024, but for some reason this monitor is supposed to be like 1610, so it cuts off the corner for some reason. I can't find the right cable for this monitor. It's an E19T6W. It needs like a DVI-ID or something like that, whatever it is, so it's fine. 1280 by 960 is fine. I don't give a shit. I've got anti-aliasing turned off. I was playing on 4 samples, but I realized this FX anti-aliasing over here looks 10 times better and doesn't even require the regular anti-aliasing or anisotropic filtering to be turned on, and it doesn't even take half the power that anti-aliasing does. Texture quality high, radial burr quality I set to medium because on high I get another 10 frames a second when it's on medium and not high, and you can't really tell the difference anyway. Shadow detail high, decal quantity high, view distances all medium high. So, custom settings for Skyrim. And you've seen my Skyrim videos. If you haven't, they're on my channel. Where's Fallout? There it is. I'm recording this video, so it's going to come up a little slowly. And now it's starting the disc tray. Oh yeah, I had to buy an aftermarket disc burner. So I guess I should increase the price of that. It came with a disc burner reader, but I don't know, it was weird. It wouldn't read some of my game discs, so I bought a Sony Optiarc for like $11, so I'm not even going to add that to the price. It's like $175 total. So let's go to options. 1280 by 960. I have the anti-aliasing turned down because it doesn't have the FX thingamajigger. So it's all shadows are on medium right now. The video when I recorded was on ultra, but I was only getting like 25 to 30 frames a second, so I turned some of the settings down a little because I'm more comfortable getting 40 to 50 frames a second. And you think it doesn't make a difference, but it really, really does. Those few frames a second, they really count. There's a huge difference between 28 frames a second and 48 frames a second that, you would think, oh, it's only 20. No, it fucking counts. I've been playing Neverwinter Nights for... Oh, that's very loud. I don't know. I like Dungeons & Dragons. I'm a bit of a nerd, so... I've got a PlayStation 2 emulator that runs nice. I've got a Dreamcast emulator. Heaven and Valley benchmarks. Minecraft. Standard shit. Just, standard shit. Adobe Photoshop 7.0. I found in a Goodwill bargain bin in like 2004, I think, 2005. It was so long ago, I don't even remember. It was like $1, so it can't go wrong there. Free anti-video converter, free super anti-spyware, free debut video software for recording. Image burn came with my optical drive. Free AVI Demux, I don't know how to pronounce that, some French name. AVI Demux, it joins AVI files together. Free convert to DVD 5 came with my burner. It's got a bunch of good shit on here. But this video is getting long. Borderlands is my next video, so watch for that one after I post this one. Thank you for watching. If you liked my video, please subscribe. There will be more video game videos in the future. More video game videos in the future. Is that what I just said? Anyways, if you have any ideas for games you want me to review on my budget rig to see how they run on an older system, please leave them in the comment section. Thank you for watching.